Hey guys, back with another video, and this time from GamesRadar.com. We see this article and it says Xbox considering giving customers console and accessory repair parts. So I guess Microsoft, they want to be able to give people replacement parts for controllers and consoles, and they want people to be able to fix them themselves. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So potentially, they're going to go in and they're going to give people repair parts. And it says this could have massive consequences for right to repair. It's always been perfectly legal for consumers to repair their own devices like gaming consoles, but manufacturers like Microsoft make this near impossible by withholding spare parts and repair instruction documents. So Microsoft, they're trying to make the repair documents publicly available for their Xbox lineup by the end of 2022. And hopefully that's going to be schematics, and that's going to be other things that are going to help people when they need to do board repair. I know this is something that Louis Rossmann always talks about, that the newer MacBooks don't have schematics, so he's not able to repair a lot of the newer MacBooks because he can't get a hold of parts, and he also doesn't have the correct schematics to know what the voltages or the ohms would be on a MacBook. So if Microsoft is going to give these people who repair a lot of consoles, like a guy like Tronix Fix, he goes in, he doesn't have a schematic for the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series S or any Xbox that he tries to fix. If he's going to have that now, he's going to have the full schematic. It's going to be a lot easier for him to go and repair those consoles. And on top of that, he's going to have the parts. So this is really huge. I think this is probably one of the biggest things that could happen. And it makes tons of sense to me that Microsoft's going to be like, we don't care. We don't care if we sell less controllers. We don't care if we sell less Xboxes, because it's all the same to them. They're not making money off the Xbox. They're making money off Game Pass at $14.99 a month. So they just want to have working controllers and working Xboxes so that they can continue to charge on that Xbox Series S or Series X or Xbox One. They want to continue charging that $14.99. So since they're not making any margin off the console, on a lot of the consoles, the manufacturers lose money sometimes. Uh, you know, there's no real incentive for them to just block people from being able to repair their consoles, because they're going to be losing money from Game Pass. They're going to be losing money that people would have been dumping into the store. So it's going to be more consoles out there. So I think it makes a lot of sense. A company like Apple or a company like Dell, they're going to have incentive to withhold parts because they're making money off of selling you laptops and desktops and iPads and whatever tablets that they're trying to sell you. So if you can't fix it, then they're just going to sell you another one, and then that's where they make their money. But since Microsoft is just going more towards being a software as a service company, they're like, we don't care that you can repair the hardware for a few dollars. We'll give you the parts and the tools to do that. We want you to keep paying for Game Pass. And I think that's why they're so pro right to repair in this regard, because it makes sense. And then you see the same thing with the Steam Deck. Valve is saying they're going to provide M.2 SSDs. They're going to provide spare parts. And it's because they make their money off of the software. They don't make their money off of the hardware. So I think that's going to be the trend. If a company doesn't make money off of the hardware, then they're going to provide all of the schematics and they're going to provide all the parts. But if a company makes money off selling you new hardware, they're going to withhold the schematics and they're going to withhold the parts. That's just my perspective. I think that's exactly why this is happening. I think it's super clear cut. I mean, so yeah, at the end of the day, this is positive. If other manufacturers, even if Apple or other manufacturers jumped in on this, it would be not only good for the environment, it would also be good for people to keep devices longer and actually get full use out of them. So I hope that this becomes an industry standard in all tech, that you can get schematics and you can get parts easily. I've repaired a lot of things myself, technology related, and I've had to order, knockoffs or parts that were super similar or parts that almost seemed OEM, and I had to order them from China. And you never know the quality of the parts that you're getting, but if you could just go to the manufacturer and order the parts, it would be very nice, because then I could fix things with OEM parts, and so could you. So that's it for this one, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe what you guys think about this, and I'll see you in the next one.